So let's see. We have Sunit Lee online. You have your microphone. What do you think we should do first, Sunit? How do we factor this?
Find the common factor.
That's good. Do we have anything in common between these terms? All of them? Doesn't look like we have any. We have greatest common factor here is 1, so we don't have really any number but 1 in common. Right? The greatest common factor is 1. You cannot find a number that goes to all of these evenly. Right? Maybe the first two we have x in common, but we don't have any x here. So there's no greatest common factor but 1 here. So what we do is we just open two parentheses first, and then we look for two numbers or terms, and we multiply them together. We get 2x to the power of 2. Well, for x, it's pretty simple. X squared would be x and x. Let me see if anybody can help me out here. See if you know what would be the first term.
The first term would be 2x, and in the other parenthesis will be x.
Very good. Yeah. So the first term would be 2x. The next one would be x. That the product of that would be definitely 2x squared. Now we look at the last term here. Let's look for two numbers. When we multiply them together, we get 15y squared. Now for y squared is simple. We put y and y. But how about 15? For 15 we have more than one possibility. For 15 we can have 1 and 15. What are other possibility, Sunit, that we could have here for 15?
3, 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we want to try 3 and 5. Let's put 3 and 5, see if it works. If I put 3 here and 5 here, if I multiply the two closest term and two furthest term, I want to see if I can make this middle term here out of that. So here you give me 3xy, and that give me 10xy. So Nit, can you tell me if I can make negative 7xy out of that, and if I can, how?
Yes. Will be we'll have to put a positive in front of 3x and negative in front of 10xy. I'm sorry, 3x and 10x.
Mm-hmm. Right, definitely. So plus front of 3 and minus front of 10, so we add up to minus 10xy. Now let's check it, see if everything is okay now. When I multiply the first two terms, I would get the first term here, 2x squared. When I multiply the last two terms, I get minus 15y squared. If I multiply the two closest term and two furthest term, it add up to the middle term here, minus 7xy. And as you see, if I used 1 and 15 here, obviously it wouldn't work. Even if I switch the 3 and 5 here, it wouldn't work. So it's only one possibility here for factoring this, and the degree of trial and error involved here. It's just one way to factor. There are different ways you can, different methods to factor completely, but I think this is a pretty simple one. All right, so this is how you factor the polynomial.